Alright, hello everyone, let's get started. Today we're gonna focus on 4 different tenses in French, which are passé composé, imparfait, conditionnel, et futur. You must know those 4 tenses if you want to express yourself in French properly. It's not like passé simple that is only used in literature. You must know them. So let's get started right away, and I will give more details with this document. I prepared this document with a student, and it was a great experience because we prepared it in during 2 lessons, and we made many examples together, and I guess it's a very useful resource that I have right now in my hands. Passé composé, it's a unique action that takes place in the past and that's over now. L'action est terminée. And it's built in 2 words, but do not mix it with past perfect simple. Passé composé is the English equivalent of past simple, alright? It's one action that takes place in the past and that's over now, built in 2 words. But past perfect simple is to talk about the present, something that started in the past and that still impact the present, alright? Imparfait is different. You also talk about the past, but it's whether to talk about a continuous action that take place in the past, or a habit like routine, or 2 simultaneous actions in the past, and it's 1 word on it. And quick note here, if you want to translate like past perfect simple, let's take an example. I've been studying French for 2 years. J'étudie le français depuis 2 ans, just present tense in French, alright? First one, passé composé. You are gonna take avoir or être and then participe passé. So let's go with danser, avoir plus danser. J'ai dansé hier soir. I danced last night, last evening. And then accepter. J'ai accepté que tu viennes en retard. I accepted that you came late. Tu as accepté le cours d'aujourd'hui. You accepted today's lesson. Il a accepté que je mange chez lui. He accepted that I eat at his place. Ils ont accepté leur demande. They accepted their request. You see, we are talking about the past and that's it. It doesn't have a direct impact on the present. And then we have imparfait, number 2. L'année passée, je dansais tous les jours. Danser, it's a habit, so je dansais tous les jours. Last year, I was dancing every day. Quand j'étais jeune, j'aimais manger beaucoup de bonbons. When I was young, I liked to eat a lot of candies. Bonbons, candies. Il y a 8 ans, j'ai commencé à prendre des leçons de conduite et j'aimais beaucoup ça. Look at this. You can mix passé composé and imparfait because il y a 8 ans, 8 years ago, we know we're talking about the past. J'ai commencé, I started, taking driving lessons et j'aimais beaucoup ça and I liked it a lot. It's a continuous action to like it. It's not like I liked it at one point. No, I liked it in the past. I liked those driving lessons when I was taking them. Quand il avait du temps libre, mon fils allait jouer au football. When he had free time, my son was playing football. Let's see how it's built. Oh, and those tables here, I took them from Lingolia. I'll put a link below in the comments or in the description, but it's important because I really value this site. It has like a lot of resources, so don't forget to have a look if you have like grammar interrogation and stuff to go on Lingolia. The first one, very easy. We're taking the verb aimer, to like or to love. J'aimais, tu aimais, il, elle, on aimait, nous aimions, ions, vous aimiez, iez, il, elles aimaient. And then we have future here. I want to make the comparison regarding the pronunciation. J'aimerais, we had j'aimais, j'aimerais. Tu aimais, tu aimeras. Il et l'on aimait, il et l'on aimera. Nous aimions, nous aimerons. Vous aimiez, vous aimerez. Ils, elles aimaient, ils, elles aimeront. So just pay attention to the endings and the pronunciation, and that's how you build the verbs for the regular versions. So now we have more examples with imparfait. Quand j'allais au sport, j'apportais à boire. When I was going to do sports or to the gym, I was bringing something to drink. Quand j'étais jeune, j'attrapais des insectes dans mon jardin. When I was young, I was catching bugs in my garden. Quand j'avais 5 ans, or when I was, like to give an indication about the time, when it happened, quand j'étais adolescente, when I was a teenager, j'argumentais efficacement durant les concours de débat à l'université. I was capable to give like good arguments, to debate properly during the championships. À mon travail d'avant, j'avais plus de temps pour bavarder avec mes collègues. In my previous job, it's not correct here, but whatever. J'avais plus de temps pour bavarder avec mes collègues. I had more time in order to chat with my colleagues. Je bavardais plus souvent avec mes collègues. I was chatting more with my colleagues. Quand j'étais bébé, je cassais souvent des objets ou des choses. When I was a baby, I was breaking often stuff or items. Quand j'étais un bébé, ma maman me portait tout le temps. When I was a baby, my mom was carrying me all the time. Then we're gonna take like one verb and do different versions with that. J'espère que je porterai. It's not subjunctive because it's j'espère, okay? J'espère que je porterai mon propre bébé. Like, I will have my own baby one day. I hope I will carry my own baby one day. J'ai porté la Coupe du Monde après notre victoire. I carried the World Cup after our victory. It happened in the past, maybe 10 years ago, whatever. It happened in the past. À l'avenir, j'étudierai à l'université. Look at this. In the future, it's translated to à l'avenir in French. In the future, I'm gonna study at university. This color, like orange, it's gonna be future. That's obviously imparfait. And this is passé composé. Quand j'étais au collège, j'étudiais l'économie. When I was in secondary school, collège, secondary school in French, I was studying economics. J'ai étudié l'ouzbek pendant 2 semaines. I studied Uzbek language for 2 weeks. Plus tard, j'espère habiter dans un endroit chaud. I hope to live in a hot place, like in a warm place with a hot weather. Je veux or je voudrais, I would like. Different options. Plus tard, still about the future. Plus tard, j'habiterai à Malte. Later, I'm gonna live in Malta. J'ai habité 3 mois à Londres. I lived 3 months in London. J'ai habité à Londres pendant 3 mois. J'habitais à Paris quand j'allais à l'université de la Sorbonne. I was going to Paris when I was going to l'université de la Sorbonne. Yeah, let's finish this. Demain, je laverai mes affaires. Tomorrow, I'm gonna wash my stuff. À l'époque, ma mère lavait mes habits. In the past, my mother was washing my clothes. Plus tôt dans ma vie, like earlier in life, but better, quand j'étais plus jeune, when I was younger, or auparavant in the past. J'ai lavé tous mes chapeaux, I washed all my hats. À l'école, je n'aimais pas prêter mes habits à mes amis. When I was at school, I didn't like to share my clothes to my friends. Je prêterai ma voiture à mon grand frère quand il en aura besoin. Prêterai, future. I'm gonna lend my car to my brother when he's gonna need it. Il en aura besoin. J'ai prêté de l'argent à trop de gens. I lent money to too many people. So that's it for those different sentences, and it's easy. Once you know how it works, then it's very easy, at least with the regular verbs. You have a list here. Just make a screenshot of the list if you want to practice. It's some regular verbs that you can use and work with, and all in ER, obviously, and you can use them. It's words that you can find on a daily basis when you in French situations. Now let's focus on conditional. A lot of my students ask me for conditional. So careful with the pronunciation. We have j'aimerais, like e accent grave here, meaning I would like, I would love. And we have j'aimerais, I will like, or I'm gonna like, and I'm gonna love. In the future, aimerais, A-I-S, aimerais, A-I-E. So let's have a quick look at those. J'aimerais, tu aimerais, il, elle, on aimerait, nous aimerions, nous aimerions, vous aimeriez, ils, elles aimeraient. Je finirais, tu finirais, il, elle, on finirait, nous finirions, vous finiriez, il, elle finirait. That's all the same, so I'm not gonna read the last one. Um, this time, two words in English and one in French, okay? I would like, I would go, I would sell, I would this, I would that in French, just the conditional version, right? J'aimerais aller au cinéma. I'd like to go to the cinema. Je conduirais pour aller chez ma mère si j'avais une voiture. And this is the most important part of today's lesson. If you want to build like not like a plan, like an hypothesis, but like realistic. Si j'avais une voiture, if I had a car, je conduirais pour aller chez ma mère. I would drive to go to my mother. So you can switch the two parts of the sentence, you can introvert them, but you have to do si, if, plus imparfait, and then second part with conditional. And that's so important because even natives, they make this mistake, and it's like really not serious to make this mistake. So pay attention to this, write it down if you don't master it now, and pay attention when you see this, when you're writing a text and you're like, oh wait, it's conditional, it's an hypothesis, I see the word si, if, pay attention. S'il fait beau demain, j'irai à la piscine. If the weather is gonna be good tomorrow, I'll go to the swimming pool. And now we have a plan, present and then future. Si il fait beau demain, that's the condition, and it's about weather. J'irai à la piscine, future tense. J'irai en voyage en Thaïlande si mon copain venait avec moi. If my boyfriend would come with me, or my friend, I would go on a journey to Thailand, on a trip to Thailand. I would travel to Thailand. Si je voyais ma famille plus souvent, je serais plus heureux. If I would see my family more often, I would be happier. So here we have those verbs, aller and être, and they are quite important, so I'm gonna read them fast. Aller, j'irai, tu irais, il irait, nous irions, vous iriez, ils iraient. Since it's about like transportation and stuff, like when you move, it's an important one. And then être, je serais, tu serais, il serait, nous serions, vous seriez, il serait. J'irais dormir maintenant si je pouvais. I would go and sleep now if I could. Je mangerais quelque chose maintenant si j'avais le temps. I would eat something now if I had time. Si tu me déranges, je ferme la porte. Double present tense. If you bother me, I close the door. Je sortirais si le climat le permettait. Ou s'il faisait beau. I would go out if the climate would allow it, or if it would be a beautiful weather. J'aimerais, je voudrais dormir plus souvent. I would love to sleep more often. Je dormirais si mes amis ne venaient pas chez moi. Like, if my friends wouldn't come to my place, I would sleep. Like, right now. Je lirais si j'avais plus de temps. Alright, so that's it for today, and I guess that's a very interesting subject because it's like, specifically with the conditional part, it's called in English tense harmony, and it's a very important, and like it's like a key element for French. If you want to succeed, if you want to reach like B2 level, you must understand how they work together. Otherwise, if you're not able to conjugate a verb, or if you're not able like to balance them, to put them in harmony, like for tense harmony, or we also call it sequence of the tenses, then you're not gonna manage to pass your test. If you like the video, don't forget to like it or comment it or whatever, and to subscribe to the channel, and also click the bell if you want more grammar lessons like very regularly from now on. And I wish you all a good day and take care. Bye bye.